Ouch. I messed up. I got a little over optimistic on an online auction and bought a medium fire damage Bobcat T870 sight unseen, and I got totally burned on the deal. It's just, I don't know, I made a bad buy. And I like forget about it, and then every time I start working on this thing again, I'm like, oh my God, what were you thinking? The answer was I wasn't. The beauty about life and the things that we do with heavy equipment is not much of this stuff is absolute or final, and we get another chance. So my name's Tyler, you guys are watching Diesel, and I still really want a Bobcat T870. Let's hope I don't get burned this time. All right, so I'm at the Ritchie Brothers Morris, Illinois auction. This guy came up, it's a 2014, I believe. Same one I bought, essentially, just not burnt, obviously. So that's what it's supposed to look like. It didn't look like a bad machine online. Tracks look pretty new. Sprockets, definitely worn. See how it's gouged back in there. I'd have to go, who knows how the bogies are, but I know I've got a good set of those. The paint looks terrible, but honestly, it's 7,700 hours. So I'm thinking, actually, I'm hoping, but I'm doubtful that it goes for a decent price and I can maybe get my hand in the pot here. So let's see. I mean, it looks complete, And one thing I saw online, it looked kind of clean back here, So that's what it's supposed to look like. But I don't, the bottom, it's wet down there. I'm sure it's got leaks, but look at the engine. Doesn't the engine almost look like a reman? I've never seen an engine with 7,700 hours on it that was this clean. It's a Ritchie Brothers auction too, so oil looks good. I'm hoping they wouldn't do us that bad, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I know everyone says to stay away from Bobcat, but I'm guessing these are going to be a lot more money, and I have a full complement of spare parts for this thing, So there's one of these machines out there, like reasonable in the country where I could get it right now, and it's got, I don't know how many hours on it. There's a discrepancy in the hours, and it's got a rod knock or something, and the guy wants $17,500 for it. And it doesn't have the power bob tack, and I don't think it's high flow, so it's not quite the machine that this one is. So I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like, well, should I buy something if this will go for $20,500 or something? I think this is a way better buy than something for $17,500 that I'd have to rebuild, and it still wouldn't be the machine that this is. So let's see. I'm guessing you just fire it right up. It's so funny because I'm like so intimately familiar. Oh, enter password. Huh? Oh, it should say on the door maybe. Start code 150150. Battery dead. Typical. And 2302. I'm guessing that's gotta just be a battery deal. Well, I don't know what to do. Keep burning it down or what? That's kind of annoying though. I'll try one more time. Sir, there's not even a glow plug light to tell me. Alright. Well, that's a super bummer. Oh, is it telling me I need my seatbelt on or something dumb? Sorry guys, I'm inept. I only work on 977s. Jeez. I guess we should lower this thing too. It's charging. It's got good oil pressure. No active warnings. Man, it really does sound good, the engine. Over here, 7,600 hours. The blower works. I'm guessing, can I do this? No. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. And she said I could start it, but I couldn't drive it, so. Let's see if I can let her idle. All right, good. Man, I have no idea how you work this thing. But anyways, alright. I think I've seen enough. It says in the inspection report, I mean, this is the first time I've ever been here. I don't want to get booted today. I have no idea if they're chill or what. But it says in the inspection report that the hydraulics and everything was functional. And I don't think it'd be an auction machine like this if it wasn't functional. So, I don't know. I guess, like I said, the auction it's all online. Today's Saturday. It's all online on Wednesday. So I'll probably put a bid on it and we'll see. I'm going to go around. It honestly looks like a nice machine. I know it's got high hours. It's an auction machine, so I know it's going to have something wrong with it. So I'm going to go around and look at a couple of other things, but we'll see. Shoot our shot, All right, so I'm over here in the dead pile. And here's an interesting one. It's a C230. I got to look up the specs on it, but it looks like a nice machine. It looked like a nice machine online, but I believe the inspection report was something along the lines of wouldn't start with a jump pack, So 2,400 hours. This is interesting. Yeah. It looks like it's maybe flood damage or something. Because it's doing some weird stuff, but see that? I'm just sitting in here. I didn't even do anything. 2,400 hours. I mean, it looks like a nice machine, a tight machine. So this is maybe a little bit more of the gamble machine. I'm sure the pins are tight with 2,400 hours. Looks like it's a decent flow with those size lines on it. The undercarriage looks okay. Actually, the undercarriage looks pretty good. The sprockets look nice. And there's probably been 8 billion people here trying to figure out what's wrong with it. So, I don't know. Maybe if I lose out on the Bobcat, we'll do something stupid again. Huh. Yeah, I'm interested.
What in the world did Junior get now? He said he had a surprise coming. Well, he got smoked once. I hope he doesn't get burned again.
Good right here?
That's good. I think he's losing his mind. If anybody should be at my age, it should be me.
Holy crap. Got it.
Not too bad. Wow.
Huh. Well, that was easy. You mean I didn't have to spend 2 years painstakingly rebuilding that thing? You mean that hundreds of those came off the assembly line and all I had to do was just be patient and wait and find another, make a better buy? Whoa. Amazing. So yeah, we won. I kind of had in my head that it was going to go for 20, 22.5, but it went for 19. So I won it, got it delivered up here. So I think it was 19, and then I had probably 13 in shipping. And then I had the Ritchie Brothers auction fees, which is like 10%, and then Illinois sales tax. So I don't really know a ton about it. My dad drove it up here a little bit, so let's hop in it and take another look around and just see kind of how we made out on it. I don't think I really overpaid on it, but you know, to be honest with you, let me know what you guys think. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of weird. I don't really know what to do with something this new. If you guys noticed, I have to change my pants. Oh, might need a blower motor. So apparently, what's that? Starter relay air on. So Dad kind of said that it was doing the same thing that it did the auction. So I don't know what. I just want to go look quick and see if it's just not getting fuel. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering too.
Fuel rail or something. That's what I was wondering about.
I thought it had a hand prime bulb, but maybe it does not.
Like it shuts off. But I don't know if it's shutting off or running out of fuel.
I know.
That's what I can't figure out. Is something triggering it?
Yeah.
Or is it just running out?
It's funny because it did the same thing at the auction.
See, it just shuts right off.
See, now it says system voltage too low. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you, but that didn't seem to matter when I jump started it. It was doing the same thing.
It did?
Yeah, when I had the jumper cables on it. I swear something's shutting it off.
It shut off. I can't hold the starter on.
Oh, it shuts off, huh?
Yeah.
Something's kicking it off.
Just says system voltage too low.
Well, I mean, that's a possibility. You know what? Hey, let me get my voltmeter
Yeah.
while you roll it over.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's probably just a crappy ground or something. So right now, it says no active warnings, but it didn't say that. So it says starter relay air on M2302. And it was coming up with the same system voltage too low. You guys already know I'm going to ask all you Bobcat gurus out there. Where are you at?
Does the seatbelt have to be on?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think so either.
All right, so yeah, I only got 12.1.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, 11.5. I do have really low voltage. Oh, see, the heater went off. You can try it.
all right. Here we go. What were you getting?
Maybe 10.
Oh,
Yeah, so now I'm getting 11.98.
Boy, that is low voltage.
Try it one more time. I got like 10, 9.
Wow. I can't believe it's rolling it over that good.
I know. I mean, it's very possible. It's just a weak battery, but before I spend money,
Right.
you'd like to understand it a little bit.
He just put it on the starter. It's not the best, but it's hard to get a good, it was hard to get a good connection. I almost had to hold it on there.
All right, now let me see what my voltage is.
I'll jump.
What's that?
I'll jump inside. Oh yeah, look at that.
13, 16.
All right, I'll jump inside.
So,
Try it.
did you see on that warning?
What?
It was saying voltage too low.
Oh, I didn't look.
So 12.7, 12. The intake heater's dropping it. You can try it.
All right. It's still shut off.
Hold on. It's still shut off?
Yeah. Where would it say it? There?
No, up here. If you arrow over, see, it just went away. Yeah, no active warnings. So try it again and then see what that says. Oh, see?
Now it's working. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the same thing it did at the auction and to you both times you started it, right? Right?
Yeah.
But I don't know why it's doing that.
I can get out, let it run.
Yeah, we can let it idle. Wow. Huh, well, I guess it could be the starter. It was giving me a code for starter relay and low voltage.
Maybe you reset
So I'll just
it.
have to Google those codes and start from there, I guess. I'm waiting for the Bobcat gurus to chime in. Battery could be junk too. I mean, who
Could be.
knows? It's an interstate. I think good.
Oh yeah. What is that?
Like a PCB or whatever.
Emissions?
Probably. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Sounds great.
And the paint, it's got to be brand new.
I know, it looks like it. This is right up your alley, a lot of people's alley with all the electronics in it. Computers.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
What'd you expect?
What did I expect? Exactly that. The tracks, I'm through with the tracks. Probably replace the sprockets and then chuck all the bogies, because that needs to be done. Just like that. We're in. That's pretty cool. What? Ha. No, I don't think so
You know
either.
what? We'll bulldoze them out into the open when it gets nicer, just so you can try and pick them up.
And then I can go at them.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know if it was a smoking deal, but I definitely didn't get torched on it.
No.
That's what I would say.
No, you didn't.
Well, obviously I got to figure out the starting issue with it. And I really want to go through and I want to tear all this kind of down and clean this out here. Because I believe that's where the fire started in the other one. And then I might, you know, the cab will flip up. I want to clean out under there. Obviously, we've got some undercarriage work to do to it. But I kind of want to go through it with a fine-tooth comb just before we really get into any jobs with it. I think that's it. Everyone's been asking for an update on the burnt one. I'll use definitely a lot of parts from that one. The undercarriage parts are a lot better on that one than this one. Probably the bob tack. I mean, that's kind of why I was hanging on to it, was just because I knew I would eventually come across something that needed some of those parts. And then I'll sell the rest, you know, scrap it out. But cool. Ritchie Brothers auction does not seem to be that bad. It seems to be pretty, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure everyone has their opinions, but it seemed to be pretty fair. And they seem to have some decent stuff. They don't have a bunch of junk there. So we'll see. All right. We'll get on to the next thing. Thanks for watching. Is it going to be here when I come back, or is it going to be moved?
Probably moved.
So to all the Bobcat gurus out there, I know there's someone. I'd like to get set up with some software for this. So there's like JALTest or whatever, JLTST. That looks like it's supposed to be universal. Could even maybe do Toro and stuff, Kubota around here. I don't know about that because it looks like a third party. I might actually just get set up with the Bobcat software. But if anyone out there actually has any opinions to that, I'd be interested to know. Just because I think really if you're going to own the new stuff, everyone knocks on Bobcat, but I'm sure if you have the right tools, you can maintain them just fine. That's number one. Number two, if anyone knows why it's stalling. What was number three?
There was no number 3.
There was no number three. That's it, I think.
High flow?
Yeah, I don't know if it's high flow or not. But
How can you tell?
I thought it would say on the computer.
What about that particulate filter?
Oh, yeah.
Does it go into regen or no?
It will go into regen, but does this unit have def? I cannot see def on it anywhere. I don't think it does.
And what about that particulate filter? Do you have to service that?
Well, I'm sure you have to service it, yeah, but it will go into regen too. I know that. I don't know how or when to tell. But yeah, if someone out there is running one of these things or works on them, you have some information, I would be interested.